Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Hip Hop Nerd, back at it with another video. Alright, today we're gonna do a tier list. This one, it wasn't created by me. I'm gonna do one that is created by me real soon. But, this is just rappers in 2020 tier list. And let's get into it. If you like the video though, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the gang. Alright, let's get into it though. Alright, there's hella different categories, so we'll just look at the rappers and go from there. Alright, the first one up here is 21 Savage, and I want to say that he is very talented, nearly flawless, but not top tier. And a few years ago I wouldn't have done that, but as of right now, 2020, he's been killing it. He makes really good music now, so yeah. 6ix9ine is someone I don't even gotta explain. We're putting him in the trash tier. It's not even because he's a snitch. He just doesn't make good music in general. So yeah, easy. You know what? Might as well just put Bad Baby also in the trash because she's just not good. Although she does have one solid song with Tory Lanez, and that's about it. I don't know if she that shit's just good, but everything else, nah. All right. Now, Black. I really like Black, and I want to put him in very talented, nearly flawless. I don't think I could, though. I'm putting him in good, only because it is a rapper tier list, and he's not as much of a rapper. He's more of a singer, and that's why I can't put him in that level. But he is very talented, and if you haven't heard Black, definitely check him out. But alright, let's go into my boy A$AP Ferg. I really like A$AP Ferg, but he hasn't been doing as great as he was in, like, I want to say like 2017, where he was kind of killing it. Lately he hasn't been as good. I'm gonna put him in good, not great. Might be somewhat inconsistent because he's a little inconsistent, but I do like him a lot. A$AP Rocky, people might hate me for this one. Very skilled, but for the simple fact of he, like, lately just hasn't made good music, putting him in good, same as A$AP Ferg. I feel like they're on the same level. Alright, Ab-Soul, I want to put him in, like, the top tier, because this man is one of the best, but he hasn't dropped in a while, and that kind of hurts him. I still got to put him in very talented, though. I mean, he's one of the best of the 2010s if we're going based on lyrical ability, and even just making music, he's very good. So, I gotta put him there. Now, 2 Chainz is one of my favorites. I'm putting him in very talented, nearly flawless. The top tier is only gonna have like 1 or 2 people, so that's why Best in the Game that's why it's not him. 50 Cent, not as much of a rapper nowadays. I'm going based on, like, right now, but when he spits a verse, it's always good. 50 Cent is a very good rapper. As of 2020, I can't put him in the best. He's one of my favorites all time, but I can't put him in the best. I don't even know if I should put him very talented. You know what? Fuck it. It's my tier list. I'm putting him in very talented, nearly flawless. Alright. Now, A Boogie with the hoodie. Kind of inconsistent. I'm going to put him in occasionally good, but not consistently. Because half his songs are good, half of them aren't. It's just what it is. Alright. Action Bronson. So I'm not a fan. I'm going to just say it. Lyrically, he got bars, but he makes boring music to me. So, what I'm going to do, because of the fact that I recognize his talent, I'm not going to put him in good. I'm putting him occasionally good because of the fact that I'm not a huge fan of his music. Alright? Now, A$AP Rock, I don't really listen to him. I don't really have an opinion. I know he's a lyrical guy. I listen to him occasionally, but not enough to have a real opinion on him. So I'm just putting him in unsure. Eminem, underrated. His worst song is Caroline, and that's the one that blew up. Eminem is going to be in good, but not great. His song Woodlawn or Shimmy, like all those, his last album, just check it out. His last album is really good. Anderson .Paak, I'm really not into his music. You could tell he loves music. I'm just not into it as much. But I think I'm going to put him in an occasionally good because I do like some of his songs. It's just not a huge fan. Now, Big Crit, I'm putting him very talented. Just one of the best Southern rappers of the 2010s. Very good. Big Sean, yo, there's been a lot of Big Sean hate, and I'm not going to stand for it. Yes, he has corny lines occasionally, but this man is talented. He made I Don't Fuck With You, and he made Bounce Back, which are both hits and fire-ass songs. I'm putting him in... kind of want to put him in very talented, but I'm going to put him in good but not great because he does have those inconsistent qualities. But he is talented. Stop the hate. Alright? Blockboy JB, he's not very good. I don't know if I want to put him in trash, though. Kind of think almost always lacks. Because occasionally, I think he has the skill set to do something. He just, like, doesn't put it to use. So I'm going to put him in always, like, almost always lacks. Blueface, I used to like Blueface, I'm not gonna lie. But nowadays, that man is garbage. Alright? Brockhampton, very talented. It is what it is. They're very talented. I don't listen to Brockhampton all the time, but I recognize their skill, and I do like their music, so talented. Cardi B, I'm gonna put her in occasionally good, but not consistently. I like Cardi B, but she has been inconsistent, so... there you go. Chance the Rapper. I was never a huge fan of Chance the Rapper. I like him as a person, but as a rapper, I mean, he has a solid mixtape, but I wasn't even like a huge fan of that. So I'm going to put him in... do I put him in occasionally good or almost always lacks? The Big Day was really trash. I'm going to put him in occasionally good, though. I'm not going to disrespect my guy. Chief Keef, back in like 2013 or whatever, he's going in the good, but like nowadays we're going based on 2020, he is not good. He almost always lacks. He's inconsistent. He drops so much music and it's just not good most times. Alright, Childish Gambino, I can't deny the fact that he's one of the best. Look at that, best in the game, GOAT. He can do everything. That man is talented as a motherfucker. I wish I had his talent. Alright? Climethazine, I actually kind of like Climethazine, but he is very inconsistent and kind of just stays in the same lane. Kind of want to put him in occasionally good. Yeah, I'm going to put him in occasionally good. I think he should probably be a tier lower, but it is what it is. This is my tier list. Cupcake, I know some people like Cupcake, actually. Like, one of her albums, people were like, yeah, it's actually good. Cupcake is trash to me, I ain't gonna lie. Her content is just garbage. I understand what it is. It's like comedy almost, but like still, I can't do it. The Baby, I gotta put him in... I want to put him in very talented, but he has kind of dropped a little bit, I feel like. Good, but not... Nah, I'm gonna put him in very talented because of the fact his features always will go hard, forever and always. Danny Brown, just never been a fan of his music, honestly. I'm putting him in almost always lacks. He's just annoying. I can understand if someone likes him. Just, this is my personal, like, opinion on him. It's not, like... most things, it's my opinion. Sometimes I'll move him up a little level because of what the perception is, and I understand it. But Danny Brown, I just never liked. Funny dude, but... and got bars, but, like, his voice is just too annoying for my liking. Denzel Curry, I want to put him in GOAT. Like, honestly, he's that good. I'm debating whether I should. Denzel Curry's fucking nice. I'm putting him in GOAT. I don't care. I'm gonna have a few more than I thought I would. Alright. Designer? Yeah, bro. Trash. No more explaining for that dude. Alright, Drake. I might get hate for this. I'm not going to put him in one of these low tiers, because Drake has been that dude for a long time. I do feel like he's a little overrated. I'm not putting him in the GOAT one. I'm not. He is up here specifically because of the perception of him, and he is talented, just sometimes inconsistent a little bit. Kind of drops music and it doesn't seem as good as it used to be. I gotta put him in very talented though, just because he's Drake. I mean, he's ran the game for 10 years. Earl Sweatshirt. I'm not a fan of Earl Sweatshirt, honestly. Like, I liked him back in like fucking 2013 or whatever, like, but nowadays he just doesn't make music, and when he makes music it's minute-long songs, and I've never been a fan of minute-long songs. I'm putting him occasionally good, but not consistently, because that's just what it is. LP, if we were going based on Run the Jewels, he's up here, but he has not dropped solo shit, like, ever, so he's good, but not great. Eminem, if we're going all time, GOAT. One of the best. Top 5. But we're going 2020. It's hard for me to not put him up there regardless. I'm putting him in very talented. Just cuz. Famous Dex, I don't like his music, man. I don't. French Montana, most people will probably put him in trash. But for the simple fact of, not even based on him, just based on the fact he has some good songs because of features, like other people's features on his song. So I'm putting him in almost always lacks. And occasionally he comes with a verse that's not completely garbage. Future, now back a long time ago when he first started coming out, I would have put him in probably good. But I'm putting him in occasionally good, but not consistently. He's too inconsistent for me. Not as good as he used to be, but yeah. G-Eazy, I'm putting him in the same tier just because G-Eazy is kind of boring, honestly. Not like much. He's just a nothing. He's not a factor, honestly. I like G-Eazy to an extent, but do I really be like, put on that G-Eazy? Nah. G-Herbo, I like G-Herbo. I'm putting him in good, but not great. He's very good. He's almost in that great, but I can't put him up there. Gucci Mane, a while ago I might have put him in one of these tiers right here, but nowadays he almost always lacks. I just don't like him at all. He was on 3 songs with Nicki Minaj on her album, and they were the worst 3 songs on the album. So therefore, Gucci Mane, nah. Gunna, I'm not a fan of Gunna. I'm just not. I'm gonna put him in occasionally good. That's, yeah. Like, he has some okay moments, but overall just not great. Hopsin. I like Hopsin. I gotta put him in that middle tier as well, just cause inconsistent, not great. Alright. Ice Cube. Ice Cube will forever be one of the best. He doesn't drop enough music nowadays for me to put him in that GOAT tier, but I'm putting him very talented. When he drops music, it is always fire. Isaiah Rashad, he actually just dropped a song. I did not love it, actually. I was kind of disappointed. I'm putting him in good but not great because he is very good, but that song did not impress me the most. You know what? I see Kodak Black over here. I'm just going to put him in trash right now. That dude, not good, right? Juice WRLD, obviously 2020, he RIP, but so I'm putting him in very talented, nearly flawless. I'm not putting him in the GOAT. I know some people would, but I can't do that. I mean, he's good, but yeah, out of respect, RIP to my guy. Nothing but love. Alright, J. Cole, look, after KOD, I was gonna put him maybe in like very talented, nearly flawless, but not top tier. But I'm putting him in top tier because the offseason I really enjoyed again. I was never taking him out of my top 3 rappers nowadays, but now he proved that he deserves that spot up there again. Yo, I see Lil B. I'm just putting him in trash also. Kyle almost always lacks. I'm just seeing those people. I'm not a fan. JID, everyone loves JID. I'm putting him in good but not great. He is okay to me. His voice kind of gets annoying at moments though, so it is what it is. Lil Baby, I'm putting him in the same as Gunna. Him and Gunna are basically the same person. Jaden Smith, I'm not a fan. I know a lot of people like Jaden Smith. Kind of want to put him in occasionally good because he does have moments. I'm putting almost always lax though. I'm just not a fan. Lil Peep, trash to me. Lil Pump, trash. Oh yeah, and R.I.P. Lil Peep. I just don't like his music. It just never was a thing. Lil Uzi, I'm not a fan. Everyone might come at me for this one, but Lil Uzi almost always lacks. He has moments where he shines, but he doesn't always shine. Lil Xan, the worst of all time, honestly. J-Rock, I like him. Very talented. Honestly, his album Redemption was so good. Joyner Lucas, very talented as well. He's very good. Joey Badass, honestly, I almost want to put Joey Badass in best in the game, but sometimes he says shit that kind of annoyed me. But his music, all of it, fire, so I'm putting him in best in the game. Jay-Z, he doesn't really drop nowadays. That's why he's not going top tier, but he's top 5 all time, so it is what it is. Nowadays, though, okay, Kanye West, out of respect for his legacy, I cannot put him in trash, but nowadays he almost always lacks. I do not like him anymore. JPEG Mafia, I don't listen to enough to have an actual thought on him. He's very good, but like I haven't heard enough. I wouldn't feel right putting him anywhere on the list. Mac Miller, I was never actually really a fan of Mac Miller. I'm putting him occasionally good, but not consistently, just because he had moments of shine, but then like other moments where it's like, I don't know, bruh. But Kendrick Lamar, he's the best. He's the best of the 2010s. So there's 5 people, and I don't think I'm putting anyone else nowadays up there, but we'll see. Kid Cudi. People might hate me. He's overrated. Occasionally good, but not consistently. I did not like Kids See Ghosts. I'm just saying it right now. I thought that shit was ass. I was not a fan. Man on the Moon 3 was actually pretty good though. I do like the Man on the Moon series, but like that's it. Like the other ones, I was not like a fan. Alright, we got Lil Dicky over here we're gonna go with, and Lil Dicky, he's very funny. I don't like his music anymore though. It's not as good. Like Earth was trash. I didn't like Freaky Friday. Occasionally good, but not consistently. His show is fire though. Check out Dave if you haven't, because Dave is fucking great. Killer Mike, Killer Mike, Run the Jewels. Not only Run the Jewels, but his actual just solo shit is very good. He's very talented, nearly flawless. I mean, it is what it is. He's so good. Lil Skies, I want to put him in like up here. Like Lil Skies is good, but he doesn't do it enough. Like I'm putting him in good but not great. He's inconsistent. I wish he used a little less auto-tune, because when he doesn't use auto-tune, it's always better than when he uses auto-tune. Like it's weird, like, but he still chooses to do the auto-tune that makes it so boring. But like I have nothing against auto-tune, but use it correctly type of shit. Lil Wayne, like if we're going all time, very talented, nearly flawless. Nowadays, this man has put out a lot of trash verses. I'm putting him in occasionally good, but not consistent. Back then, though, he would have been up there. Alright. Lil Yachty, I don't want to put him in trash. I don't. I'm going to put him in almost always lax. He has a few songs I like, so that's why. Logic, occasionally good, but inconsistent. Man has so much potential and just fell flat so hard. Machine Gun Kelly, a few years ago, even during the Eminem beef, I would have had him probably in good but not great. But he kind of makes trash music now. Putting almost always lax. Man is just not good anymore to me. Mclemore, I'm putting him in occasionally good. He's actually not that bad. He gets a lot of hate for, obviously, like, he had some corny shit, but he actually is not that bad. Made in Tokyo, almost always lax. I kind of like him, but he's not great. Meek Mill, need I say more? He's very talented. He's actually in my top 5 favorite all time. He's that good, though I like him. Rich the Kid, Do I put him in trash or almost always lax? I'm putting him in trash. Man is just not good, you know. Migos, occasionally good but inconsistent. Culture 3 was just no. It was a mess. It was a mess. Nas is all time top 5. Very talented though nowadays. Just I can't put him up there. No Name kind of pisses me off as a person. Also, I'm not a fan of her music. I'm just putting her in trash. I don't care. Some people might get mad at me, but her personality makes her trash. Rihanna is not a rapper, so I'm not putting Rihanna on the list. Nicki Minaj. We got Nicki Minaj. I'm putting her occasionally good. All time, like, she's one of the best female rappers, but just not as good. But her new album was actually okay, so I'm not having an opinion on Princess Nokia, by the way. We got Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. to the man. That man is definitely going in, very talented, nearly flawless. He's so good. Victory Lap was fantastic. Smoke Purp, get out the way. That shit's trash. Quavo. I'm just putting all the Migos in occasionally good. Because I'm not gonna... where's Takeoff? Oh, Takeoff. Boom. Yeah, I'm just putting them all in the same level. Post Malone kind of pisses me off because sometimes he's good and sometimes he's not. He's also kind of... He doesn't even consider himself a rapper, but I'm putting him in good but not great, honestly. Kind of just... Yeah. Playboi Carti's just the worst all time, I think. I don't care what y'all say. Pusha T. He's very talented. What can I say? Sheck West, I want to put him up here because he has some kind of skill, but he's almost never using it. Ray Shremmerd, they haven't dropped in a minute, but Ray Shremmerd is still good but not great. I can't put him in the very talented, but I do like him. Ski Mask pisses me off because the shit he says sometimes is just so outrageously dumb. But his flow is so good, so I'm putting him occasionally good. Just because his flow. But based on the shit he says, trash. Tory Lanez, not even a bad artist. But you know what? He's going in trash because his personality is just out of... I thought his personality was good, then he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, and he's just a bitch. Trippie Redd, he's not good. He's not. Do I put him in occasionally good, though? Because sometimes I do like him. I'm putting him in occasionally good. Royce da 5'9". I mean, what can I say? One of the best lyricists all time. Schoolboy Q, overrated. He's the worst member of Black Hippie. He's occasionally good, but not consistently. I like him, but he's not great. Tyler, the Creator. Yeah, he's talented. I'm not the biggest fan, but I can't deny that shit. He's very talented. Like, it is what it is. T-Pain. Nowadays, I'm not going to rank T-Pain. I'm just not. It's not going to happen. Now, Rhapsody is, I mean, the best female rapper right now, probably. She's that good. Like, she's the best lyricist female, like, all time. X, he's occasionally good. Not always a fan. I'm just putting Ray Shremmerd, like, both of the fucking Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy are just gonna go in occasionally good, but not consistently, just because I don't care. They're in a group, like, you know. Ty Dolla $ign, kind of boring nowadays. I liked him back in the day, but he's kind of boring. Putting him in occasionally good, though. Does have moments still. YNW Melly, I actually do kind of like. He's in jail. He killed people, probably. But he's good, but not great. I do like YNW Melly, though. At first, I didn't like him, but I do. Tay-K hasn't put enough music out. I'm putting him in occasionally good. I like The Race. He's never gonna get out of jail. But, yeah. Run the Jewels, I mean, they're fantastic. They are. they're very talented. Tyga. Damn, I actually kind of liked Tyga back in the day, and even some of his songs are good, but it's hard to not put him in trash, because he kind of is. I'm putting him in almost always lax, so I can't do that. Lil Mosey. I am not a fan of Lil Mosey. I think he's garbage, and he's a terrible person if he did what they're accusing him of. But we're not going to get into that, because we don't know if it's true. Snoop. D-O-double-G. You know what? He would be in GOAT category, but because of the fact that he doesn't really drop music like that, he's not gonna. Lil Nas X. It's gonna be occasionally good. I'm not a fan of all his music, but I like some of his music. And also, Lil Nas X, cool personality. So yeah, YG. I'm actually a huge YG fan. I like YG a lot. Do I put him in very talented? Because I feel like he has kind of dropped a little bit. I'm still going to put him in very talented just because of how much I like YG. Alright. T Grizzly is actually one of my favorites. I like that street shit. So we're going to put him in very talented just because I like him a lot. Travis Scott. I mean, kind of lately hasn't done as well as Astroworld. But I'm not going to deny the fact I think he's very talented. Just because, yeah. Vic Mensa, terrible person. Also, not good music anymore. Used to be good, too. So, you know, pretty sad. I don't even really know that dude. So, yeah, you're not... You people, you guys can go there because I don't really... Young Lean is just garbage. I don't really listen to you that much. Young Thug. Do I put him... I'm putting him in good. I like Young Thug to an extent. YK Osiris? I don't like his music. I don't. MF Doom? RIP to MF Doom. I'm putting him in very talented. Vince Staples. I don't know. I don't always like his music. I'm just putting him in occasionally good. Wale. Wale is very talented. Let's put him there. Even though sometimes he says shit that I'm like, bro, shut up. Wiz Khalifa. I actually like Wiz Khalifa a lot. Not as good as he used to be, but he's still very good. Also, I'm pretty sure he's the chameleon on The Masked Singer, which is pretty funny. So yeah, he's gonna be in good though. YBN Namir, when he first came out, he would have been up there somewhere. But nowadays, bruh, this man makes trash. But I'm putting him in almost always lax because he did have those moments where I liked him. NBA Youngboy, let's see. I think I'm gonna put him in good but not great. I actually do like Youngboy. He's inconsistent, but I do like him. I can't put him lower than that. And it's Tierra Whack. People might give me so much shit. I don't care. I don't like her. I don't know her as a person. Seems weird. But also, her music is very short and boring to me. Not a fan. YBN Cordae. One of my favorite lyricists right now. Let's see. We're going to put him in very talented. Yeah. Roddy Ricch. I mean, undeniable. Everyone, you know, the box went crazy. And once I heard that song, I knew that shit was going to be a hit. But he's very talented. Freddie Gibbs. Nah, we're going to do Rico Nasty first because I know everyone going to hate me for this. I am not a fan of Rico Nasty. But she's occasionally good. Just not my kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Megan Thee Stallion. I do like Megan Thee Stallion. Her flows are nice. But content does matter to an extent. Putting her in good but not great. Just because she stays in her own lane. And just does that the whole time. Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs, we gonna put him in very talented because that's what he is. He's very talented. But that's my tier list. All right, see the 5 people in the. Those are basically my top 5. Yeah, this is my tier list though. You can see. Yeah, but that's gonna do it for this video. All right, subscribe to the channel, like the video. All right, share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter @HipHopNerd. All right, peace.